piano player, keyboard guy of the group.
I'm Jeff Bada. I play the drums.
My name is Rachel. I play the bass in the band, and I'm the token girl.
I am Spencer Gibb with 54 Seconds, the singer, guitar player. I don't know, I haven't seen your list, so that's probably the hardest question first.
It's like fun, not really fun, I shouldn't say that. It's, actually no, our new record is fun. It's fun, ethereal rock.
Oh man, it's like Rich Slasher, shoegazer, you know, headphone candy.
You know, I think we're a rock and roll band with pop sensibility and an emphasis on songwriting, as well as definitely a closet love for melancholy.
You know, pop sensibility, what the hell does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. You know, because Rachel and Spencer certainly have a more pop-oriented, this is a smooth street, have a more pop-oriented sense to what kind of music they want to be playing. I'm a little less so, I guess.
Yeah, it's like Rich Slasher, shoegazer, basically.
I was born just outside of London, London, England. For those of you that might be London, Texas.
Well, first of all, he's the main songwriter, and it's really, you know, his sound is the raw product that we all take and refine together.
You know, he was the one who kind of put the band together. It's been me and him for a long time.
Listening to music and making music, one of the things that's the same is it's therapy. Making it has always been about that for me. In fact, actually more so than listening to it. You know, I personally have roots in, you know, British rock and roll history and in R&B, Stax, Motown. You know, the Beatles. The Beatles was, my mother worked with the Beatles, so that's sort of the world I grew up in. Stuart and I have been with the band since the start. I think that a way Stuart and I sort of bring a foundation of what 54 Seconds is.
Stuart brings an element of weirdness, especially musically.
Stuart's never the track. Stuart's definitely never the, he's definitely the eccentric.
Without sounding pompous, pretentious, whatever, you know, what does air mean to you? It's like, I just can't imagine life without music. It's just like, like right now I'm pissed off because you made me, you know, turn my iPod off. I like listen to music constantly, all the time. I played piano with the, you know, the little piano teacher down the street, as every good suburban boy did growing up, and you know, I never really gave it up. I just kept playing. Now Rachel, who has, you know, phenomenal bass chops, but also has this sparkly personality, and she's a wonderful songwriter in her own right.
Well, I moved here when I was 6 from some town in Texas. It doesn't matter. I've been a professional bass player since I was 13. A lot of that had to do with the fact that my dad put a bass in my hands when I was 12.
Rachel's the spunky one.
Can I get my shoes in there? Probably my bass playing has been influenced by all the genres that I've been around, you know? So like, oh gosh, there are these amazing students in Boston. Really got me excited about playing the bass. Usually funk guys.
Amazing, and I love the way she sings, the way she harmonizes with Spencer. I need to get her singing more.
I'm definitely the pop element, musically speaking, and personality-wise on stage, I used to feel kind of self-conscious when I first got in the band because I heard the Como record and it was really deep and really heavy, and so I went on stage and I felt like I had to kind of tone down my personality, but me and Spencer ended up like giggling on stage together. We take ourselves a little bit less seriously, and I think that's from all the giggling.
Stuart cries a lot. Jeff cries a lot. Rachel never cries, ever.
I'm Jeff Bada. I play the drums. You know, everything else, basically guitar, bass. You know, despite what any of those other guys tell you, I pretty much play everything in the band, except for all the wrong notes. That's those guys.
Jeff's crazy. Jeff is a phenomenal drummer, and Jeff also he's one of those guys that can pick up pretty much any instrument and just play it and be great on it.
Boom, pow, boom, boom, pow.
And he's the guy that just goes, alright, let's just do it, okay? Let's just do it, and then we do it, and we get stuff done because Bada's like, alright, we're gonna do it, you know?
He brings a certain amount of wackiness.
I'm from Austin. Man, I grew up listening to like the hair band stuff, you know, love the Motley Crue, Van Halen especially. I bring a really loud rhythm, you know, drums on the drums.
What do you think you guys are doing with your music? If people could take one thing away from listening to your album or hearing your live show, what would you want it to be?
What I've always loved the most about 54 Seconds music is that it doesn't fit into a genre. It's not going to be easy to find. It's not like we can go, oh, hey, let's just go hit up every country bar or every emo rock club or every, you know, hip hop dance club. I mean, like we don't have a place because musically we're kind of weird, and I want people to see it, us at a show, and be like, wow, you know, I've really never heard a band with that kind of sound.
Well, you know, I flatter myself thinking that we don't sound like too much like anyone else. And if you like, you know, listening to music through headphones, then you'll probably like our stuff.
Just saying, I want people to think, I want to buy that. Lots of CDs, lots of T-shirts. Do we sell anything else?
I like to think we moved you, which is not really a fair answer, because if you really hate us, then we still moved you. But I think that there's a hopeful optimism to what we do. It might not seem that way sometimes when you read the lyrics or even listening to some of the songs, but even when we were at our most depressing and most melancholy, I think there's a hopeful optimism to us. I think there's always like, yeah, stuff can suck, but it'll be okay on the back end. I think that I've learned definitely to have more fun with that, you know, over the last couple of years, especially with this record. But I want, if you listen to us, I'd like you to come away with that feeling that you related in some way, and that you related that there are 4 different characters, very much to make this music. You know, whether that comes down to being sparkly or being a clown, being eccentric, or being too serious. I think that those 4 qualities, or whatever other qualities people describe, make up the essence of this music.
www.54seconds.com, is that it? And it's 54 the number, you don't have to spell it out or anything. It's just 54seconds.com. Yeah, T-shirts, CDs.